Hey guys, this is me once again. I'm back for another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom tour review, and we're taking a look at the battle damaged Velociraptor. Now this is the, I guess it was it wave 2 or wave 3? I don't know, I probably forgot. But yet again, this was the rare Velociraptor that I don't think anybody could find yet, and it was becoming rare at that time. But since I went to Walmart recently and also picked up something else alongside this battle damaged Velociraptor, which I will be going over in the next review after this one. Pretty much, I was really excited to buy this Raptor, so I was like really glad it was up there alongside the battle damaged Pteranodon. Actually, I got a few pictures I want to show you right before we start. And that's pretty much what was up there at that store. And you can probably guess which things I bought. Actually, I haven't bought anything that was on that particular shelf yet, but I'll just show you later in the next review. So before we get started to reviewing this figure, let's go over the package first. So usually this is the 2018 packages for Jurassic World, which is promoting Fallen Kingdom. You got the Jurassic World logo cracked up, the cage-like setting, the volcanic eruption, beautiful illustration actually. And Owen in blue, Velociraptor, battle damage. Side to side is basically the Jurassic World logo with the same cage going on. Actually up here, oh, the Velociraptor fell over. We'll pick it up later. And you got the, Jurassic World logo up there, over there at the same time. Nothing interesting down here. On the back, we got the prototype image of the Velociraptor in action with the battle damage. And then other figures you can get, which is the Raptor Blue variation of it, the Pteranodon, Triceratops, and Sticky Moloch. And they were all up there at that store, which is surprisingly, but yet again, it was only one Pteranodon and only like, I guess 2 or 3 of these. Gotta look back at the picture. And not to mention there is Jurassic World FAQSAP compatibility. Alright, so let's get on to this figure. But before we can even take a closer look at it, I would like to say that I think my Raptor is kind of faulty, considering that I can't close the jaw all the way. It's kind of difficult for me to close it all the way. I even tried putting it in hot water for a little bit of a short time, but I don't think it's gonna work. But at the same time, despite the jaw not closing, I think I'm still pretty okay with this figure. So as you can see, the Velociraptor's likeness is still on point with the film. This is basically a new sculpt, obviously. I mean, this is 2018, but still, brand new sculpt to me at least, because I never even owned a battle damaged Raptor. And I was going to get blue, but at the same time, I'm still going to get the leaping Raptor version. I really don't care which ones to get. I like what I want to get. Anyways, this is pretty much a nice sculpt. It's obviously one of the best sculpts. One of the best sculpts that Mattel has produced for this toy line of Raptors that we've gotten so far. Everything with the wrinkles, folds, skin, everything. The paint job is also good too, ranging from this dark, okay, not really dark, but obviously brown to yellow to the sand color right here. This all pretty good paint job. This is obviously in a different pose, so you can get into different kinds of poses. And the head is much more jointed, like all in the big ball joint, and it's all really satisfying. Just making sure not to make my Raptor fall, because I think the legs are a small bit loose, not a whole lot loose like the Metriacanthosaurus I reviewed before, but yet again, still a nice figure. And got this battle damage action feature here, which is nothing really special, but at the same time still a fun little feature. And you also got the Jurassic logo over here, and the scan code, which I think you probably won't be needing because you already got that. The other side. And I think the only problems I have with it so far is not only that the jaw doesn't close all the way, but the eyes, they look like the eyes are painted perfectly, but at the same time they are painted in the way that looks like he's looking backwards, at least, or supposedly she is looking backwards, because he's the Nublar, still in Fallen Kingdom. Despite that, this Raptor is pretty dang nice. I love this sculpt in general. So yeah, nothing too much to go over it. Just saying that this is something I haven't even gotten yet. But I am pretty pleased that I finally bought this particular Velociraptor. And we're going to go over for a small comparison here. There's not going to be too much to go over with. So We got Velociraptor Delta here, and the green crouching raptor from 2018. Now, just a little note, I actually bought my own green crouching raptor, so it will be coming in the mail soon. I'm just borrowing this as a little bit of like, borrowing this for example. So I'm just making that big old mention. So anyways, they all look good together, especially these two. I would say they were almost close to looking like they could have the same paint job, but yet again, she's not as yellow as basically the Dino Damage Raptor. So if anything, they all look good together. So no questions or nothing else to comment there. That's just basically how it's gonna go. And like I said before, you can get this raptor in many different poses at least. So this is the most posable raptor. So I have him in the almost pouncing position right up against Robert Muldoon. And there you have it. Muldoon's dead. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. It's pretty short, nothing else to go over. It is a great Velociraptor sculpt. As much as I like the Leaping Raptor sculpt a heck of a lot more, mainly because of the head sculpt, but I definitely do recommend picking up a battle damage Velociraptor, whether it be this one, which is starting to become a little bit more affordable, and the battle damage blue, which is obviously the most affordable in the whole line. So yeah, nothing much to go over. Again, I do have only two flaws, just the eyes look a little bit painted backwards, so they're not too perfect, and the jaw can't really close that much. So despite all that, this raptor is pretty dang good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Ooh, I forgot about something. This is actually a callback to the Dino Valley Deinonychus. That is so dang cool.